So, all of a sudden, for no reason, your phone just went green, or did it?
But hey, don't worry, because I've experienced this myself, and I'll show you exactly what I did to deal with this. Let's get started. Now, these problems just mainly come down to just two parts, such as hardware and software. And let's start with hardware, shall we? Now, getting into hardware, the first thing I will tell is overheating. Now, this is not something you have entirely the control of, and it just happens randomly, right? And how it affects your screen essentially is that you see your phone's GPU is essentially responsible for your screen, and because when you're gaming and stuff, your phone gets overheated and your GPU collapses. Now, just to make it clear, overheating doesn't happen overnight. It takes time for a phone to overheat and damage the screen. So it doesn't happen overnight. So if you have green screens, that green lines on your phone, that is a new phone, then that isn't probably a case of overheating. But it might be a case of the second one. So the most likely reason that your phone is having this green screen issue might be because of display connect issues. So let me explain. Well, the main reason why many people encounter this green screen thing is because of display connect issues. There is a small ribbon that is connecting the circuit boards with the display, and if that ribbon is even scratched or even having a small cut, will result in your phone's display being entirely or halfway green, full of green lines. So
this ribbon thing is now getting huge, where it's all over the internet that the ribbon is broken, or even just a tiny scratch, and now the phone is just entirely unusable. And even to make matters worse, companies don't even fix the ribbon, they just replace the entire display. So this is just getting out of control up to this point. So
if your phone's as of signs, if your phone's ribbon is damaged, you might have hit somewhere, got hit somewhere. Or another reason is a high pressure. See, if you have sat on your phone and stuff, like you have messed with the hardware a little bit, you have opened your phone and closed it with the wrong time, or you have got some dust in your phone, these all might result in just broken or damaged ribbons, which may cause green lines on your phone. So that's something to keep in mind. Let's move on to the third one. Third reason is very simple. It is the fact that there are defects in your phone's screen. And listen, it's very common that your phone displays are not manufactured properly by the company and they have defects on the screen. And a misalignment or a little bit of defects in a few pixels might cause an entire line through your phone screen. And as huge as it sounds, it is a company's fault and there's nothing wrong on your side and this one. Well, on the software side of things, there are many factors that also count as well. And the first one is app glitches. Now, app glitches is very common. This happens when you download apps that are not on the Play Store, or some are in the Play Store, or mainly apps that are illegal. So if you download APK files that are such as that, they might cause glitching or some artifacts or something like that in your phone, which may cause a screen corruption and will result in green lines going through your phone. And the second one is OS updates. This is probably the reason why you are watching this, and I know how I have experienced this too. See, after an OS update, your phone, this is from model to model, but OS updates have different codes written in them. So sometimes they may not suit your phone, and the voltage, this sometimes happens in the Note 20 Ultras. I have seen recently Note 20 series, S20 Plus series. They have all had this issue, wherein after an OS update, a phone just has a green light that is permanent. This is mostly because the screen doesn't actually react with the new codes that is in the OS updates. This is actually the fault of the company, and
now you're just left with a screen that has a green line because you updated your phone to a new OS. And this is just a simple fix for the company, but because they're careless and they have too much models to just think about and at that OS, people just end up with green phones. And if you are having this green line after OS update, stick until the end. I'll tell you exactly what to do.
Well, if your problem is mostly hardware based, then there's not much actually you can do about it. But hold on, I'll talk about the software first. If you have a software issue like an app glitch or something like that, then you should probably uninstall the app, and then you should restart your phone again. And if you have a software update issue, then wait until another update and update again. If you notice a difference in that, then you don't have to worry again. But sadly, these are uncommon things that you see. You can also try restarting your phone. I have some news that it have worked because of restarts multiple times. It probably doesn't work by one time. Multiple times just try restarting, but there's a good chance that even though of that it doesn't work. And I have some pretty bad news for you. Yeah, something though. So the bad news is that your phone now needs to get a repair. Now, this is not actually a really bad news if your phone is under warranty. And my S22 Ultra that I showed in the intro, and I don't have it with me right now, but that S22 Ultra was actually infested by green lines just as I was just watching a video. Green lines just went horizontally through the phone, and I had no reason why. And the reason for that phone was actually just ribbon. It was the ribbon issue that I talked previously on. And see, if your phone has any hardware issues or some software issues that don't go away even after the things that you did, that which I said, then your phone needs you need to give your phone to a customer service of your phone's company.
For example, if you have something like a Samsung or let's say something like a Xiaomi, Apple, you have to go to the original customer service center, hand over your phone. If you have warranty, they will say that you will have a warranty and therefore you repair your phone for free. But if you don't, then you might have to actually pay for your phone, which is sad. You have to pay a huge amount depending on the model type you have. And if you're on a budget, then that may also hurt so much.
But trust me, there's no other way. I was also on a kind of a budget because I was so like bummed out that this new phone, even after 6 months that I bought it, S22 Ultra, just boom, went away. And for the same reason, I don't want you to just go to a customer service and ask to do the same thing and pay a high price for that. There's no other way. I tried every single thing when that phone just went green, but nothing helped.
And it will, the time going on will depend from company to company. Mine took about 30 days to come, actually more like 30 days, but yeah, everything like 35 days I got my phone back, and it was all the data was erased, so I suggest you back up your data. All the data was erased, and I had a brand new phone with all the customization and everything removed which I did previously. So yeah, that's it. I'm saying sorry to end this bad news, but I mean, at the end of the day, if you can get your phone repaired and back up and running, that's it, right? So I hope this video helped, and that's all.